Hey Magic Man fans, since you guys read the title, you do know that this is a Game Boy Color review. Okay, let's start out with this history. The Game Boy Color came out in 1998 when Nintendo and Sony Sega, and Atari, they're all battling for the 64-bit title, but it was mostly Sony and Nintendo. So, yeah, this is when the Nintendo 64 was out. In 1998, they released their third Game Boy, the third addition to the Game Boy family. The second being the Game Boy Pocket, which I do not have. Okay, so yeah, the Game Boy Color was Nintendo's first portable system to have color, and it came in different colors, as you see. I have two, but this one doesn't work, so you can just say bye to it now. See ya. So yeah, the Game Boy Color, this is what it is. I'm gonna show you the exterior of it, just because I want to show you guys. It looks very similar to the original Game Boy, with the D-pad, A, B, start, select, screen, battery power, communication, game pack, battery pack, headphones, adapter, wall adapter, volume, external connector so you can play with friends, and on and off switch. The only thing that really changed is the on and off switch in this new communication thing, because you switch that around, on and off, on and off. So yeah, it's very similar if you look at the front. A, B, start, select, D-pad, yeah. So yeah, it looks very similar, and it is very similar. So now I'm going to show you some Game Boy Color games. First I'm going to show you some regular, some abnormal, and then something cool about it. These are some regular Game Boy games. They play very fine. They're see-through, and they look very similar to original Game Boy games. Just like a little bigger, and don't have that little thing, right angle at the top, and they're see-through. So yeah, now I'm going to show you an abnormal game. Right there you see a AAA battery in it. This game's abnormal because it's much bigger, and the back it says Rumble. Yes, this game is a Rumble game, so when you're playing it, you hit a wall, because it's Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. Like, say you're racing with your pod racer and you hit a wall, it'll rumble, which is really cool. But you need a AAA battery, but the game does work without the AAA battery, so it's really awesome. And now I'm going to show you something really cool about the Game Boy Color. It plays your original Game Boy games. So, here, all I could find was Pokemon Blue, Zelda Deluxe, Frogger, and Wario Land. But yeah, you can play your original Game Boy games. That was really cool. So, say you're a kid in the late 90s who had a bunch of original Game Boy games, but wanted a Game Boy Color really bad, but he still liked his Game Boy games. He gets the Game Boy Color and throws away his original Game Boy, which he shouldn't have done. He doesn't have to throw away his original games because he can play it. He can play these original games on the Game Boy Color. So yeah, that was really cool. Okay, I'm just going to show you the game quality of these games. I'll show you Pokemon, because I didn't really show that on my Game Boy Color, my original Game Boy video. Sorry, the tripod. But actually, these don't come in color, though. It actually does. Yeah, so they'll take your original Game Boy games and put them into color. So yeah. And, now I'll just show you gameplay of an actual Game Boy Color game. Say Wario Land 3. Sorry. And you see the quality is very good, and it's in full color. Okay, now I'm fat. Yeah, but you can see Wario there jumping. And it looks very good. So yeah, quality was very good, and it was awesome. But now I'm going to show you Star Wars Pod Racer so you can see the rumble feature. And then I'm going to have a little questionnaire video, because there's this question about this game that I have. Right there, it's actually in 3D. That's awesome. And it just rumbled. The game just rumbled. Because I have the AAA battery in. Star Wars music. Who doesn't love it? Tatooine. To me, please. Okay. It's my rival. And it's in full color. Just gotta say that again. It's already slightly rumbling. Now I'm gonna have a question. Hit the wall, it rumbles. I don't know if you can hear it rumbling. Yeah, it's rumbling. Pretty cool, right? So yeah, that was the Game Boy Color. It was very great for its time, and it was very similar to the original Game Boy, which was good, not bad. I'm sorry I couldn't do a review of the original Game Boy, the original Pocket. The original Pocket, or whatever. I'm sorry I couldn't do a review of the Pocket, but I don't have it at the moment. But I will get it. You'll see. I think it was only $10 at this place I went yesterday. I should have gotten it, but I didn't. So now I'm just going to show you this quick size comparison, and then I'll tell you about my questionnaire video. Okay, this is the original Game Boy. I have to make some room for this. This is the original Game Boy, and this is the Game Boy Color. Okay, see there, it's much smaller, and it's not nearly as, it's kind of wide, but not as wide. And it's not as bulky, much smaller, but I think this is a little bit bigger than the Game Boy Pocket. But yeah, that doesn't really mean much, because this is the Game Boy Color. It's different. Yeah, so it's much smaller on the screen, and it's actually just really awesome. It's smaller and much more portable. So yeah, that was just a quick size comparison. Okay, guys, my next review will be a Game Boy Advance review. But I just have this quick little question video after that. So now this is magiicmann signing off, giving the Game Boy Color a 9 out of 10. It doesn't get a 10 because it has no backlight. That's all I complain about. Sorry, Nintendo, but why not a backlight? Game Gear had a backlight, and the Game Gear came out in the early 90s. This is the late 90s. Come on, Nintendo. Even their next system didn't have a backlight. But if you count the Game Boy Light, that was only released in Japan. There was backlight, but that was only released in Japan. So see you guys. Tune in for my next video. See ya.